Okay, I'm live. Whoa! This is my real tutorial for the yoga sessions online. So I hope you understand if it's a bit like beginner style, but let's start. Let's see. Find yourself a nice place, a quiet place, or a comfortable place for today's yoga session. I will try to do this in English. Normally I teach lessons in Spanish, but I thought I would reach more people if I do it in English. But I have to adapt this a little bit more. Oops. Like this. Maybe. Okay. So yesterday I woke up and I felt like I had the winter in my body, and I wanted to get this feeling out. So I started moving and creating warm-up exercises, and I was choosing the asanas for my lesson that would like give me this feeling to lift. I chose the topic that we're coming out of winter. It's the time to come out of winter, no? Like we're getting closer to the spring equinox, and the days are longer. We have more sun. Sometimes it warms us, but then it goes back to cold or it rains, and it's a bit difficult to deal with. So if you want to imagine you are inside the earth now. You are still in winter. You can cover yourself with a blanket. And the idea is to start in a position of a seed. Normally this is it's a very relaxing pose, but today it's our first asana, the child pose. And you can either really roll up. You cannot see this once I have the blanket on. You really roll up. You can put your forehead on the ground and embrace your body, holding or touching your feet, but also relaxing the shoulders. I hope the sound is good enough, because this is like a test, and then I have to see if I need some tools to make it more comfortable. So let's try. Let's start. And if you have a blanket at hand, or anything, a shawl, anything that could cover you, you can also disappear under your blanket and start breathing quietly. You can feel that if your belly touches the thighs, then you feel with every inhalation and exhalation, you feel like a soft massage in this part of your body where all the organs are. So enjoy. So we stay for a little while, imagining that we are down inside the still, cold ground. It's a bit hard, but the sun starts warming it up. There's maybe some rain coming in. It's getting more moist. So the seed, when it receives a higher temperature, or it encounters a higher temperature and it's moistened, then it opens up its protection and can start growing. So go ahead. Now you slowly put your hands next to your knees and shoulders, and you push your body slowly upward until we are in rock position. And you can get yourself like a cushion or a yoga block to sit on. And we start in easy pose with our spine totally in vertical. We feel the body, how it is in contact with the ground. And we also feel how our crown chakra is like pulled by a very soft, shiny, transparent string towards the ceiling of the room or towards the sky, the clouds, the sun. I've chosen a place in a cave, so this is the perfect place to get out and encounter spring, because you're surrounded by Mother Earth. It is like inside your womb. So we feel the contact of our body on the ground, on the mat. We feel this alignment of our body. And we hold our hands in Jana Mudra, that is touching our thumbs and index fingers, and leave all the other fingers stretched, but like posing, relaxing the arms on the knees. We relax our shoulders. And we start focusing on our breath. We inhale and exhale through our nose. We invite a smile to build up in our face, to even spread all through our body, like when the sun comes up in the morning. And as we start from the point of view to be in the ground, in the earth, we will tune in with the mantra Ma, Ma, Mother Earth. So you inhale to prepare. Ma. 3 times. Ma. 'We inhale. Stop breathing. Hold your breath. If you know Mulaban, you apply Mulaban. Close your openings, mute openings, and relax. And we start slowly, like this is all a bit rigid, maybe from the night, from the winter. So we start slowly moving our body. In circles in the direction of our clock. And the movement is from our center, from the hip. So you don't curve your upper body, you keep it in one line. And you can turn also your breath with the movement. So half of the circle you inhale and the other half you exhale. We come back to the center, and now if you had your right foot in front of your left foot, we will change. Probably one side is your preferred side, and it is easier, but we will also try the other. So now we will turn against the clock. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale. We try to enjoy this movement and any movement. Go back to the center, and now we are going to move our spine, flexibilize our spine, but we move it from our breast and thorax. So you can hold on to your knees. You inhale, open your breath, open your heart. Exhale. Maybe you feel it's a bit difficult to move this body, but we try to get a little bit of rhythm. And we stop, we observe our position, the shoulders are relaxed, our chin is like as if it would be on top of a table. It is not up, it is not down, it is like relaxing on some surface that is totally horizontal. We inhale and exhale through our nose. And we try to inhale in 4 times. And exhale in 4 times. We feel the air, how it is going to our nostrils. And you can imagine that every time you inhale warmth, moisture, healthiness, light, sun, energy, whatever you feel you need to get a bit more flexibility, get a bit more energy, get a bit more power. And every time you exhale, let go things that you don't need. You let go winter. Let go dark moments or things you do not need at this moment in your day, in your life. Inhale sun and life, energy, vitality. Exhale. things that are not helping you feel better. Maybe the cold feet. Maybe some tension, some stress, some worry. And you inhale some light, warmth, and vitality. So now we are going to wake this body up more and more. So first we are like activating, using your hands. It's not like a massage, it's something like that. It's like getting it, teasing it, as you like, woo, tickling and putting your fingers into the flesh, waking up your lower back, waking up its bones. You can also do a little bit clapping in this area, where you have a little, like, poster, little. Yes, here we're also like getting our fingers into our belly and here, holding into where our organs are, going to it's not the hips, it's this area of your body. So you go up. You can also here activate a little bit around your breast, back, here the area of your timo. I don't remember the word in English, so you're waking up. It's like you do. Get your arms and hands and fingers and get them a bit activated. Let's go back to this arm, on the shoulder, the tight pants. When people hold too much on their shoulders, carry too much on their shoulders, so wake arms and hands and fingers. And now we're going to work a little bit on our arms and shoulders. First, open your arms and try to clap with your hands when you get to the back. Breathe in, breathe out. And shake a little bit your arms and hands. We will now position our hands in parallel to the ground. We keep breathing through our nose and we start moving our hands. Inhale, lift them, exhale, go down. Now we turn the hands, we try that our arms keep, well, I see myself a bit, they turn into one direction and change direction. Now we will move the palms of our hands. First, they look towards, forward. Turn them upwards, downwards. So it's like when you want to hold something, then the rain that comes from above. So get this on our hands. Inhale, go up. Exhale. We try also to turn the palms towards our back. Turn it all around. Now I inhale. As far as I can go. Exhale, come back. Inhale. Maybe you can manage to turn them all the way around 36 degrees. Exhale back. Inhale. We open our hands, and now we are going to get them close in front of our body. But we do this very consciously, activating all the muscles of our arms. I inhale, open. And it's like we're pushing something together, including our shoulders are working. You can go a bit behind, getting your scapulas, I say scapulas, closer to each other. I have to learn English anatomy. It is slowly and conscious. I open. Now I will flex my elbows and keep the hands looking to the front. Now I inhale here, I close. I see myself not really. All my arms active. Probably you start feeling a bit of tiredness in your arms. We keep them together if you can, as far as you get. And although it's a very tiny movement, you try to move up and down. Now we inhale or bring our arms up above our head. We will, I don't remember, but you put your hands together. Bring them back to your heart. Breathe and go up. Keep your hand on your heart. And slowly untangle your fingers. We will now stretch a bit the side. So one hand is touching the ground The other hand is going up above my head. Slowly, slowly, slowly. This elbow can get flexed. And we will like wake up. Oh, it's my right side. And we keep breathing through our nose. And now I inhale and slowly come up. Drawing this circle around my body, like touching my energetic space. And now we change sides. I bring up my left arm. I can ball my elbow. And I can feel how this side of my body is getting open. It's opening up. And with every exhalation, I can stretch a little bit more. Inhale, and you get to the back. Moment of rest. Exhale. Deepen into the position, posture, exercise. Now we inhale and bring our arm above our heads, drawing the circle of our energetic field. We bring our fingers in front of our shoulders and the thumb is behind. So first we make some circles, trying how flexibility is, the mobility of our shoulders, if they are very rigid, if there's tension, if they hurt. So then we change direction. Try to enjoy it. It's like waking up your muscles, tendons. And I will now change again to my more comfortable position. You can, if you need, you can always stretch your legs for a moment. And we go back with our hands on the shoulders, these four fingers in front and the thumb behind. And we will start moving from one side to another. And we will synchronize our breathing with the movement. In, out, in, out. Doesn't matter if your whole body starts moving. No, it doesn't have to be stuck. And we stop the movement. It can be that now my body keeps doing it. I don't have to like push it. It is taking a bit of the rhythm. It takes a moment, like it is calming down. So now go back into this caring part of waking up the body, like waking up our face, waking up our neck, with the nice warm touch of our hands. This time we are not teasing it, we're like giving soft strokes. Caring. Also on our back. Give our legs a bit of attention. So, like, Working with every part of this body. And we go back again to move our arms. So this time we are going to move, we put our arms in parallel to the ground but in front of the body, and we will move our hands. Also the same. You can synchronize with your breathing. In, out. And turn. Ideally your arms don't move a lot. It's not that the arms stay there, and it's in your wrist where you use the movement. And now you can give a little help. With my right hand, I will help my left hand to bend down. Now I take it up, and I pull a bit my fingers towards me. Kindly. And we change the hand. Now I help my right hand to bend down. I feel the limits, until where can I push it without doing harm. And we take it upwards very carefully. So now I pull a bit with these fingers towards my face, my head. And now we relax these arms. Move the shoulders in a circle backwards, slowly. Inhale. Exhale. And now we will go into the butterfly pose. We put our feet together, hold onto our toes, and start moving our legs, like if there would be wings. And we make sure that our spine is totally straight and not bent or curvy. You can imagine that you start flying over some beautiful grassland or the landscape you're living in, or the landscape you would love to be in at this very moment. Everywhere the nature gets active, things start growing. The moment the almonds are blossoming, it's a very magical time of the year. A little bit more intense, and then I stop. I stop trying to move my legs, but they still move on by their own. It's quite amazing. So the butterflies are out to find some flowers for, I guess it's for their food, and the bees, maybe the bees come out this way. Let's go. So now we go back into the uncomfortable position of our legs. So I will do this. And we do a last exercise for our arms. So we make especially this, but when we are holding, in winter we have jackets and scarves and hats and stuff. And when we get cold, our body is like trying to protect us. So this is often a posture that is not really good. So we want to open up. We want to get out. So now we will put our thumbs and hide them in our at the end under the other fingers, and now we get up our arms, and it's a wine position, and then we start circles with our arms. My breathing pattern now is breathe in 4 circles and breathe out 4 circles. But of course, you can also do 2, 2 or 1, 1, in, out. I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, out. I think my computer is not standing right, or I'm not doing the things very symmetrically. So now we change direction. We don't bring our arms down. We want to because they're heavy, but no, let's go. 1, we're lifting our energy. Right, we keep breathing through our nose. Now we put our fingers together and we stretch. We leave the arms above our heads, but breathe out. Breathe in. Stretch, grow. We're growing, we're growing, we're growing. Spring's coming. One last time. And take your fingers and slowly take your hands down. Exhale. So now we're going to do a little twist. We take our left arm and we put it on the outside of our right knee. The right arm goes up and finds a place behind our back. So I have my left hand on the outside of my right knee, and then I take my right arm back. The spine twist, and I'm trying to see what is behind me, the winter I have had, or the night I have had, or the experience I have had, what I leave behind, with gratitude, but it's gone. And we keep breathing through our nose. And the next time we inhale, we bring our arm above our head and come back to the initial position, easy pose. Now we change side. We will bring our right arm outside the left leg, and the left arm goes above our heads, behind our spine. Trying to put your hand behind your spine and twist your body. Look what's behind. Take all the teachings from what has passed, the teachings that can be of use, the knowledge. Twist, twist, twist. Keep breathing through your nose. And in your next inhale, you turn back, bring your arm above your head, come to the initial position. Enjoy a moment of calm, a little break before the next exercise. Feel again the contact of your body with the ground. How does your spine lengthen? Feel this tiny, like agreeable pulling to make sure that your spine is totally upright. And now we are going to bring down our breast and direction of the mat or the ground. You can use your arms. Well, if you don't get any further like this, you can just put your hands on the ground and hold on, and you breathe. You don't bend, you don't round your back. You try to keep your back as straight as possible. The place where you can like bend down is, you see, is your elbows. When you bring the elbows towards the floor, then it allows your body to bend forward. First, this is like a kind of sphinx position, but sitting. And now we will go with our arms forward. Let's maybe do this way, right? We go forward and try to stretch as far as we can. Like bring our breast down to the mat. And every time we exhale, we go some millimeters. We get some millimeters closer. If you only go this far, it's okay. It's totally okay. You just try to get until your limits before it starts hurting or it becomes dangerous for your muscles that are maybe not as flexible as you would like to have them. But there, we can go there. We can get there. And you always, when you breathe out, you can go a little bit further. And now we will go towards the right side. Say, we go, we try to bring our breast to our right knee. You don't need to you can put the hands flat on the ground, but you can also walk on your fingertips. Turn, you can see better. You keep breathing and stretching. Now we go back to the center. And go to the other side, towards the other side. And as far as you get, if it's this, it's totally perfect. But if you can go any bit further, depends probably also on the moment of the day when you do the exercise. Normally in the evening, we can reach further. So now we try to bring our breast to our knee or thigh. And we go back to the center. And our hands are going back towards the feet and the body. Now we will change position. We go towards the table pose. We have our hands right under our shoulders and our knees right under our hips. And try to keep this in a neutral position. So if I wanted to put something on top of your back, it would not fall down. So I'm having like this. Very funny. Well, so first we will very slowly do cat-cow kriya. So it's inhale. My belly button wants to go down to go closer to the ground. I'm looking up, and here there is a curve. You can see clearly a curve in my back. Now you go. Bring your chin towards your chest. Exhale. You can yourself try to find out if it is better to do this a little bit slow or increase the velocity of the movement. We go back to the table position, neutral, and now we bring up our toes. They will be active on the mat. First, we will just lift the whole body without going back down to the mat. We will float in the air. Now we will hold. The knees do not touch the mat. We hold this position. A little bit more, come on. And now we go down. We stretch our feet and we go to child's pose, but with your arms stretched in front of you. We find calm in child's pose, but now we go back. And now we work a bit on our legs. We will stretch one leg and we will move our body forward and backward. Our hands, they make a very good surface on the mat with the fingers spread. And here we're stretching the back of our leg. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go back. And 2 more times. And now I hold and I try to increase the stretch. Go back to the center and get my leg up. And we do the stretch leg is moving with the for some centimeters up and down, and we try to keep the hips balanced, like not turning round. No, the hips, they are next to each other, and the leg moves from the hip. We stop, stretch your feet, go back and change to the other leg. Now, our toes are active and we're moving to back and forth. So inhale, front. Exhale, stretch the leg of your leg. Two more. And now we go into the back stretch of the leg, taking it to its limit.
Hopefully there's no cramp coming up. You have to be aware of your possibilities. And go back to neutral position. Your hips one next to each other, and now your legs goes up. The toes, they're looking downwards. And the whole leg from the hip is going to move. I cannot see you anymore because I have all the hair on that side. That's not very practical. We stop the movement and take your leg down. We go back to child's pose. Enjoy this moment. Peaceful, sweet, relax. You can even make some noise. And we're growing a little bit more as we have got we're warming up. We activate our toes and we go to the downward facing dog. But first, we go back to this position where we are holding the knees in the air. And there we're working on our feet. You can even jump. Try how that works. If it's easy for you to land safely, you still have these knees in the air. And now we will stretch our legs. Here I have to add that. Sorry. And we go to downward facing dog. If you don't reach with your feet the mat, you can take the dog on a walk. It is easier while your legs are in movement. And slowly you go back. The knees are floating in the air again. We go down. And this time we do not go down to child's pose, we go to the disciple. So that keeps your bottom in the air, but you take your face down and your forehead is touching the mat. Now let's go back to your heels, and these hands are slowly caressing the ground and bringing them body up to rock pose. We will now sit and put our hands in front of us, first in the Tadasana pose, where you keep the body like in an L-shaped position. The spine is totally upright, and you feel this string of light pulling you up. The shoulders are relaxed. And now, your legs are really actively touching the ground. But one foot is going up. If you get a cramp here, just shake it a little bit. can happen when you haven't done anything like this for a long time. Now we change the leg. You could also, if it helps, put your hands like in parallel to the legs. Anyway, you can always do some relaxing clapping after the exercise. Now we will go bring our feet closer to our buttocks and our knees to our chest. And we're going to bring the feet into the air. We make a little bit of a feet exercise. So we would touch with our toes one at a time. One goes up, one goes down. Here you can also breathe like in 4 times. You breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now both at the same time. And now we turn in circles again. We enjoy it. It should be like, wow, my body is getting softer, it's getting more flexible, it's getting stronger. So here we work on our balance, equilibrium. So first we will bring up both legs, like in parallel to the mat, and we try to hold without falling backwards or losing our balance. Then we will try to stretch one leg. Bring it back. The other one. Bring it back. We use our breathing. And synchronize it with the movement. And now you try to bring up both legs. It is possible this is not going to work at the first time in the beginning. Like we want to get as close as possible, our chest to our knees. If I can't do that, you can also hold the legs like this. If you cannot stretch your legs, I mean. Or if it's very difficult to keep the balance, like you can adapt the position and then try every now and again if it's possible to improve it. You could also do this without holding your legs. So you would this is working with your belly, with your TA. And now we will try to stretch one leg and hold it from the outside of the foot with our hand. I go back. This is the variation of the boat. So this is our boat position. And we also try to bring our feet together in the air and still keep the balance. Now we try to put one down and we take the other foot with both hands. And we go as far as we can. If that is the maximum, well, I'll do it with this side. If that is the maximum, I keep there. But please put up your spine straight. If you can go further, try to stretch your leg. Hold it. Look at your foot.
And you can tell us something nice to your foot because the feet take us everywhere. They're working every day. So it is also nice to recognize their job. And now you have them out of the shoes because in winter they're like closed in and they love it to be outside. We change our leg. One goes down, the other one goes up as far as you get. Look at your feet and look at your foot and say thank you. Appreciate all the functions he offers. Jumping, running, pushing. And we take it down. Now we will embrace our knees. We lift the feet, but we will put our forehead on the knees. We try to keep the balance. Now bring your feet down and try the difference if you put your forehead on your knees now. And you can, your head can really relax. All the weight of the head is resting on where you put your head on the knees. Ideally, it is below the eyebrows. That point. And we stretch our legs again, and we will go to do something facing upwards, laying down on our back. Slowly, carefully. Here we are using our lower arms to put our weight on. And then slowly put your back. We feel how this back is in contact with the yoga mat. We will try if there is a difference. One side is maybe more tense or more relaxed than the other. So we experiment a bit. We definitely push our lower back towards the ground so that there's no space for anything in this area at the moment. We can bring our feet closer or heels closer to our buttocks and our hands facing downward. Our chin is trying to move towards the breast, the chest. And we have a couple of breaths in this position. And now we slowly go up to the half bridge. So we will lift the coccyx, then the lower back, then we bring thorax, and we will be resting on our shoulders and feet. Maybe we have to adapt a little bit. You can try to bring your hands together under your body. And here we breathe in through our nose. And slowly we go back, very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. And at the end, when we relax, there can be a moment when you have some space here, like when everything is totally relaxed. We do a couple of breathing. And now
we go back, we push our lower back, I think you could see it, into the ground, and now we start lifting coccyx and vertebra by vertebra up in the air until we are only resting on our shoulders and feet. Adapted, the knees are at the same distance as the hips. They're not more out or not touching each other. They're in parallel, and so you can choose either put your hands on the ground with the palms facing downwards and like doing some pressure on the ground, or tangle your fingers and do some couple of breathings. Last time, bring your belly button a bit up, close, get it up to the ceiling, and now slowly vertebra by vertebra. Bring your back down, and at the end, relax. Can like do some tiny movements just with your lower back before we bring our legs into the air. It's like growing, maybe our plant in spring starts growing. Going slowly up. Ha! So here we're moving a little bit like if we were cycling on a very small cycle. It's not a big movement, no? It's just a little bit. It's like if there was wind and the flowers or the small plant is moving. Now maybe in the other direction. Enjoy it. It's like your body says, yeah, I love this. It's good for me. And you can, but it's a very tiny movement, but you can still feel that maybe your muscles get quite warmed up. So now I keep my legs up. If this is very difficult for you, you can use your hands and put them below the buttocks. That helps a lot to stabilize this position and make it easier to keep the legs in the air for a longer time. And don't forget, your chin always tries to get close to your chest, not looking up. Shoulders relaxed. And now we are going to bend one leg and one leg is stretched, one leg is bent. And we try to get the leg as close to the ground as possible. Here in the movement, like it stretches low, then it goes up. It stretches low and then it goes up. Stretches low, goes up. Stretches low, goes up. Okay, now hold your legs, bring the knees to the chest. Now we lift our head and try to put our chin between our knees and hold. Breathe. Slowly bring your head back to the ground. And we can move a little bit from one side to another, giving a soft massage to our back. a little of experimenting. You can also move the legs, like bringing them closer to your chest, getting them further away, so then the massage is different. It is for the lower back, for this part. So we try both. We try this movement that's like for the lower back, and we also try the movement where we use the whole back from one side to another. Now what we do is we turn the whole body looking, facing downwards. We will slowly. First thing is we will rest our forehead on our hands, one on top of the other. And we activate our toes. That includes that now here it activates. Our abdomen is trying to push against the ground. We relax our legs. And now we will lift one leg. Inhale, lift. Two more. Hold your leg in the air and slowly bring it down. We change the side. Now the other leg is doing the movement. Our lower belly is touching the ground. It's the leg that is working. Two more. Keep the leg in the air and slowly bring it down. Now we will work our arms. We will lengthen our arms in parallel to the ground, lift them from the ground. Lengthen your body and breathe. For the moment, the legs are touching the ground. It's again our abdomen who is doing a lot of work. And of course, the glutes are very active. And we go down and rest. After we are recovered, we will now lift both arms and legs into the air. This is a total expansion. Our whole body is active. All these muscles work, and on our abdomen there is that is the point of the highest interest at the moment. When we can feel like a massage on this lower belly, where through our breathing it gives a massage while holding this body in the air, and now we relax. Hi. You can see if you need to also relax your heels, your feet. Very relaxing. And so the last thing we do in this position will be these things. Therefore, we will bring our elbows close to our side, to our breast, chest, and ribs, and We will look in front. Slowly with the exhalation, go down. Active your feet. Put the toes ready to go to work. Now we bring our body up, but through approaching the buttocks to the heels. For a moment in child's pose with the arms well stretched. Now the hands get closer to the knees and the body goes towards rock position, slightly up. Now we will activate our feet again and bring our knees up. First, we check on how the strength of our feet is, how the balance is in this position. And we just try to hold. If you have enough balance, you can bring your arms in front of you, parallel to the ground and parallel to each other. And now our hands to the ground, and you feel that roots not only grow out of your feet, roots grow out of your hand. And the stronger, the bigger the roots, the easier it is for the plants to grow. So I think we are already quite ready to go up. We will now open our knees towards the side. Open as well a little bit our feet. And if you're wearing socks, you can take them off because it gives you a little bit more stability. When we go to Malasana, if you cannot touch the ground with your heels, you can put something below. It could be a cushion or a yoga block. This would help. I have one that's not free. So we try. This is very, very good to relax our lower back. I am just back from an area where people squat instead of sit on water closets. So it helps digestion. It's also very good if you're somewhere where you have no seat and you need to wait and you want to vary a little bit your position. Here we push with our elbows against our knees to open up and open up. Get your heart, to show your heart, open your heart. And now you can either put your hands on the ground, go up, or we go up from this position like this. The other option would be put your hands on the ground, then bring your legs together, moving the feet together. And then slowly rolling up your spine. Oh. I have to adapt a little bit. Okay, this much. So we've come into a standing position. And now we go back to the initial movement, what was flapping your arms around your body like, woo, you're there, you're growing, you're getting out to the light. Woo.
sense some tickling rain in our body, like imagine this nice soft spring rain, getting tickling sensation. Oops. So, do this to our back as well. Imagine soft spring rain all around. Up and down. Experiences this going up and down. And we also go back to the initial exercise where we put our fingers in front of the shoulders and our thumb behind. And again, now we stabilize our position. The feet are on the same distance as our hips, and we are now bring this movement and we slowly stop. We lift our arms and then let them fall. Hold them up in the air, twinkle your hands and now the whole body is active, totally stretched towards the sun, or receiving warm sunbeams, light, hope, perspective, vitality. Stop breathing, hold your breath, and if you can apply Mula Bandha, that means you close your vaginal and anus to bring on a lock. And now relax your muscles first. Then exhale and bring down. Arms slowly embracing your energetic field. Do it again. We bend a little bit our knees, go up, stretch, expand, embrace our aura. And bend our knees again, one last time. You can also exhale with your mouth if you want. You can repeat it if you feel it's an agreeable exercise. And now, this is the end of this first online session. Thank you for joining me. I was terribly nervous. And now you can choose either you go from here to start to today or into wherever you want to go, or you lie down in Savasana and you give yourself like 8 to 10 minutes relaxation. You go very slowly, like thank you, saying thank you to your body, company throughout the exercise. And then you go down slowly as well. If you need, you get yourself a blanket and cover yourself that you would feel absolutely comfortable.
And remember that also it is very important for any exercise to have a rest afterwards and to integrate the movements, the challenges. Maybe it was not perfect, but it was perfect. So this would be the moment where you just let your body feel very heavy, very soft, very warm, and you relax. Your feet can fall outwards. You can relax your mandibula, I don't know how you call this. The part of the jaws, very important. You can even feel like your tongue is relaxing inside the throat, or your eyeballs are relaxing into the skull. So I let you choose if you want to go for the relaxation or if you want to jump into the day.
Thank you.
Ah.